Peterson was the family lawyer. He'd handled my parents' wills years ago, back when I was in college. We decided it was time to update our will, Dad said. You know, make sure everything is in order. I looked around the table. The kids were still eating, completely oblivious. Mark and Sarah were sitting perfectly still, watching my parents like they were at a movie theater. We've been thinking a lot about the future, Mom continued, and what's best for the family. She pulled out a document and set it on the table. I could see the lawyer's letterhead from where I was sitting. We've decided, she said, looking straight at me, that when we pass away, everything we have, the house, our savings, everything will go to Mark and his children. The words hit me like a punch to the gut. I sat there staring at her, waiting for the part where she mentioned me. But she just kept talking. We know you're doing well for yourself, Leslie. You've got your career, your house, your savings. You don't need anything from us. And Mark has 4 children to think about, Dad added. College funds, weddings, all those expenses. It just makes sense. I finally found my voice. Wait, what? You're cutting me out of the will completely? Mom didn't even flinch. We're not cutting you out, honey. We're just being practical. You don't have children to provide for. You don't need the money. But I started, then stopped. My brain was trying to process what was happening. Did you do this on purpose? Wait until after I paid off your mortgage? The question hung in the air like a bad smell. Mom and Dad looked at each other, but neither of them looked embarrassed or ashamed. If anything, Mom looked annoyed that I was making a big deal out of it. Leslie, she said in that patient voice she used when I was a kid and having a tantrum, you need to understand that family means helping each other. You're in a position to help, so you help. That's what family does. But you're literally telling me that I'm not getting anything when you die because I already have money. Money that I earned, money that I used to help you. Sarah cleared her throat. Leslie, I think you're overreacting. Your parents are just trying to be fair. I turned to look at her. She had this smug expression on her face, like she just won something. Fair, I said. How is this fair? Well, Sarah said, adjusting her position in her chair, Mark and I have been struggling financially. We've got 4 kids, and you know how expensive everything is these days. You're single, no kids, making good money. You don't really need an inheritance. Plus, Mark added, you've always been the successful one. You've got your fancy job, your nice house. We're just trying to make ends meet. I felt something hot rising in my chest. Are you kidding me right now? I've been paying your mortgage for 3 years. Leslie, Mom said, I think you need to calm down. This is supposed to be a celebration. I stood up from the table. No, I'm not going to calm down. This is unbelievable. I've been financially supporting all of you for years, and now you're telling me that I'm not worth including in your will because I'm too successful? You're being dramatic, Sarah said. Maybe you should talk to someone.